viewers. We've skipped along quite a bit. It's July the next year now because we were just going round and round in circles. We've harvested the barley at the small farm. We're in the process of picking up the straw because that's one thing we're short of. But a new development is a few. We bought this thing because we can have our own utility to pick up our pallets and to do our crops and our bulk whatever runs with the one vehicle. So that's turned out to be pretty cool. I've just seen a message come through that the eggs have overflown, so we'll whip in and no more room for eggs. We'll pick those up. We just sell our eggs straight away. So we'll load this up and we'll get these sold, then we'll do the honey, then we'll do the olive oil. Then we'll head down to the big farm because there's a few things happen down there. I've planted some oats on all 3 fields once again to get straw. And as you saw, there was I think it was our second boat launch earlier in the episode, so that kicked our money right up. Plus we've just been selling stuff here and there. We had way too much wool for the spinnery, so we sold the leftovers for about 40,000. There were 50,000 of wood chips that I sold in December. That should just about, come on, you can fit in there. I'll just park here for a sec because I've got a feeling that some more might pop out. And again, maybe not. As soon as I drive off they will. So I'll head down here and we'll sell them at the Waffle Hut. Don't need fuel. Yeah, you pick these up for, I think it's about 10 grand for the, I know, 38, it's about 40, it's under 50 grand for the setup, put it that way. And it's very cool, look at that, easy peasy. So that's that done. Now we'll whiz over to the honey. Actually put a slurry pit in up top too, to pick up the slurry from the pigs. It's up there behind the pig pen. We'll get to see that later. So here we are with our honey. Probably came in from the wrong angle, but that's all right. Not much money in honey. That looks like a lot of honey, but look, we've picked up a stack of boxes. Must only be 400 a box or something. Like a crate. Yeah, so this thing's good for the job it does, but it's terribly top heavy. It's look at it. It's a mongrel to drive. It's alright in a straight line and it's alright when you're towing a trailer, but if you're just going like, this sort of stuff, it's take the corner too fast, it'll flip on you. And it's normally not too hard to get back upright, but if you land on the roof it is, you'll have to get something to push or pull you over. So, some honey, I reckon that's about, I don't know, 10 grand maybe, if we're lucky. 8. Shortcut through the camping area, sorry about that guys. I think there's a bridge here somewhere. I'll just whiz across the bridge. Don't think there's any spawning up here now. I did have them spawning at the plants for a while. So here come, we've got some olive oil. We might just take it straight over too. Yeah, we've got some more. I That's the way, keep popping it out. Any more? Give us a couple more. No more. Oh yes, there is. Cheeky bugger. You can guarantee something like that was going to happen, eh? Bound to happen. Oh, we're getting up there now. If we were poor and we were going for money, we'd hang on to this olive oil and sell it at the appropriate time. But seeing we're going alright for dough, I'm not too worried about it. I'd like to plant some trees up here, but they take years to grow. Literally. I think it's 12 months till you get the first growth stage, so I suppose I could plant them anyway. Have a revisit in a couple of years' time. See if there's any trees there. Do the Silverrun Forest pop-in video every 2 years. See how things are coming along here. Now I'm expecting a bit of dough here. This should be worth. Well, I know on the service where they pay good money they're worth 8 grand each. So let's have a look and see what happens. Come on, go baby, go. $48,000, eh? That's definitely worth collecting. And just those little things just all add up. You know, what we get, we got, can't remember what the eggs were, but we got 9 for the honey. 48 there. So I'm just going to change this, just park this up, and then we'll head down to the bottom field and do a bit of harvesting. So here we are, viewers, down at I think this is field 3. I'm not quite sure of the numbers, but it's not important. But we're doing our what the pros refer to as a headland. So we'll get our headland done, and then we'll put the worker on so we can do other things. What's going on? What have I done lately? Had a boat launch. I've been keeping the roller coaster up. Most of the productions in town I've slowed down until I need more parts, because we'll go over and have a look in the warehouse in a moment. We've got quite a bit of stuff in there. The wood production up the hill's still plugging along slowly. It's supposed to be fast, but yeah, it's on fast mode. Paper mill I went and emptied. Got all the stuff. We had a lot of pallets. I turned the old sawmill back on and made a heap of beams and long planks because we needed them for productions down here, and the beams for the roller coaster. We'll go over and have a look at the roller coaster in a minute. It's going pretty good. We'll just get this outside done. As you can see, we've got another field of oats over there straight ahead, and then the furthest one down at the house is oats as well. So we've got plenty of oats, but mainly it's, I hope this is on straw swath. No, it's not. That seemed to be a waste of time. Just give us a second. Okay, let's check that now. It's the whole idea behind it. Get straw. There we go. Now we're getting straw. Yeah, so that's more or less, and then we've got all the animal pens now. We've got 3 sheep pens, 2 cow barns, we've got some horses, and we've got the pigs up the top. So yeah, we're pretty well run. We've got some bees, so we've got the animals covered. The greenhouses have just plugged along since day one. They're the best thing in the game. Like, if you can get that distributor and fill them up, they just look after themselves. So yeah, I think we've been to the got a few sheds up now. I've got another new shed over there. It's got our seeders in it, seeder and a planter. Haven't planted anything in the way of sunflower or corn or anything like that. There's no real need for it at the moment. There's no real money in it, so yeah, you're not going to make a fortune on this map on crops, not with the pricing structure. Get back over here, we're missing a fair bit there, so I'll just get this on auto over here in a second. We normally do it on the back corner, so I might come back and then do it. Anyway, this is getting a bit old, so I'll see you in a moment. So we've got one of the local workers working away on that that harvester at the moment, so we'll head over here. Well, there was something else we bought. We bought a slurry tanker thinking that we could save money on fertiliser with slurry, but once again I think that's a small cheap farm option. I don't know if it works on farms with fields this big and that. So what do we need? I think we're into stage 3, which is the final stage, so it looks like we need everything. Normally you look at the top and see if you've got the bottom covered, but with that much stuff, you know, you can't see the entire list, and I don't know if there's anywhere where you can. Maybe on PC you can, so all you can do is wait for that to work its way down, and once it gets down, it'll then, some things will come off the list, and what you're missing will still be in the bottom section, if that makes any sense. But if we move away from there, so that the roller coaster storage doesn't come up, which it seems to come up everywhere, there we go. As you can see, it's starting to look very much like a roller coaster, although they haven't put the rest of the letters in yet, but nah, we're getting there. So if you were wondering how the roller coaster's coming along, there you have it, folks. That's how it's coming along right there. What else can we do? Suppose we can go check on the wool. Yeah, this thing's dodgy as when it comes to driving, but it does such a good job. The sheep there are going alright. There's a little bit of wool there. We might go and pick up the fabric. Fabric not accepted here. We know that, mate. We're picking it up, not dropping it off. Oh, there's, oh look, yeah, we're getting more. This is good. Could be it, I think. Any more? Yeah. Another one. That would have dropped a row if there was more than that, so that's all good. Okay, so we'll take this fabric over. We'll put it into our warehouse. Hopefully we can empty this here. We grab this beauty that we picked up on Spesh. and we'll pick some of this up. Oh, that's not what we're trying to do. Viewers just had a bit of a sneezing fit. Yeah, a sneezing fit of all things. Oh, come on. Get organised. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. This thing's fantastic. So I'll put that in there. Park our machine. So if we go around here and have a look in this thing, there's 119 of 250, so it's nowhere near full. But you can just, you know, we've got 10 round bales of hay, 16 of straw. We've got pepper grinders, chairs, bloody. What it does is it tells you how many full ones you've got, see there, floor tiles. And then you'll see other floor tiles, ones that aren't quite full, like there, 639 litres. But yeah, we've got shingles, we've got metal, fabric. Yeah, how much fabric have we got? 17 pallets. Olive oil. I think we just sold about 8 pallets and got 40 grand. Bathtubs. Yeah, so yeah, definitely coming along pretty cool there. While we're here, I might just go for a quick run up here. We've got some more barley. Oh, that's wheat there, so that'll come in handy. But we've got our little dairy. We've kicked it into guts, so to say, which is an Australian term for got it started. Yeah, then I kicked it in the guts. Let's see. Ice cream, oat milk. We're making soy drink and cheese, apparently. We've got milk, we've got water, we've got soybeans. Strawberry ice cream. What do we need to make that? Oh, we need some strawberries. Okay. Might just check on these cows while I'm here. Well, don't give me a readout. Maybe if I stand here. Well, the only checking on the cows we're going to be doing is like looking in there and going, oh yeah, they're still there. Of course, it won't give me any information. But the roller coaster looks good from over here too. So we might do something with a bit of milk. We might go around and check on the animals and do a bit of milk, and then we'll pick up some straw, keep the harvester going. I'll be back when all that's happening. So here we are, viewers, hooked up to the milk tank. Let's see if we can get some milk out of this baby. Tell you what, these sheep here in front of me, just over on the right over there in the big pasture, they must be happy because they're good producers. We've got 35,000 milk. You'll see, there's the, have a go at the size of that thing. Cost us like 300 grand. I think it was a waste of money. Yeah, look at that. There's plenty more wool there. So we'll head down to the other cow barn. And we'll pick up the milk from there. This thing here is going along on the left there. It's going along fantastic, but the only trouble is all the water that it's got over 1 million litres of water in it. All the water that I put in the distributor tends to go in there. I suppose you can get it back out, maybe. I don't know if you can get water out. Maybe if I took a water tank to it, I might be able to. continue logging for a while. We don't really need it until we start to need roller coaster parts. So we'll pull this up around here. Metal thing's working along by itself. This milk. Okay. Well, not much there. It's a bit disappointing. I'll drop some more milk off here to the little dairy. And it is a little dairy. There's a prompt. Oh, we might take it all. It did. What we might do is we might grab a bit more water while we're here. Put it in the distributor. Oh. While we're doing that, we'll have a look at our animals. Okay, so the sheep going well on the wool, health's up, food's good. The winter barn's got 50 in it. Which one is the winter barn? That's the other one that I just got all the milk out of, I think. There's no water. Oh, that's a worry. Oh, we'll take some water over there now. These ones here, they're going alright. These ones here are going alright. These ones here need food. Which the ones we're near now. The chickens are good. The pigs, oh, they're down to root crops only. And their health's dropped right off, so they need some straw and some pig food. And the horses are going okay, although they need riding and cleaning. Okay. First things first. We'll head over to this cow barn and put a little bit of water in it. Few crows back there by the sound of it. Wouldn't mind logging that hillside there, but logging, oh, it's a bit ho-hum. And again, I'm sure there's people on here that just live to log. They only want to log. And again, there's the purists say logging isn't farming, so what do you do? Each to their own, that's what you do. Do whatever you want, that's the beauty of it. You want to log? Go nuts. You don't want to log? Don't. That's why this is such a good game. Now here's our water tank. Put some water in here. Okay, so I'm going to feed the animals a bit, and we'll see how that goes. Well, so here we are back again, viewers. We've put 20,000 pig food in the new ute. We're going to head up to the pig pen, drop that off, and we might drop them in a little bit of straw. Oh, we just go straight across here by the look of it. Beautiful. Haven't really done anything with this area up here yet. A bit more tree clearing could be done over there on the left. So here we go. A bit tricky, I don't know if you've seen me before, but you've got to get the straw in that door, which with the buildings close can be a little bit tricky. Pig feed. Let's hope it takes it all, and again it doesn't really matter, I've got to go back down and get straw anyway at the same place. It did. There's the slurry pit we put in around the back. got 34.5. That's how much the pig pen will hold before it's full. And it's only up to 9, so that's good. They've got 40 of food now. It wasn't the fact they had no food, it's the fact they were living on root crops, which, yeah, it's sort of like grass with cows. They won't die, but they won't produce anything on that either. So I'll take this back down and park it. And we'll go down and check on how the harvest is going, and I don't think there's anything else we need to check on for this episode. So when we come back next time, it'll probably be wound on a bit again. I'd say all the straw will be picked up. I'll have some more crops in. The roller coaster will be further along. We may have another boat coming along. And yeah, it's just a matter of we'll probably have over $1 million by then, at least I'm hoping for. And we'll see how we go with it. So I reckon I might call it here, folks. I reckon half an hour's long enough per episode. I've always thought that's roughly half an hour. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. We're moving on shortly. Maybe this week I'll get some moving on stuff done. In the meantime, I'm going to use this here beauty little Boss Owl pin to do a bit more straw. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Catch you then.